Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm back with a little bit more Destiny. I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm not super keen on playing Destiny today. At least I wasn't super excited about it. I don't know. It's tough. I just it's not a lot of people are playing these days. It feels like it's weird. So it's hard to come in every day and play. There's just a lot of negative press around Destiny 2. I don't mean Destiny 2, I mean Destiny as well. It is what it is. Just all the stuff about, like, how awful all the microtransaction stuff is, which I'm not a fan of course, but I've just kind of been living with it, Just not a lot I can really do about it myself. Because I don't know, I don't get the fulfillment I get out of other games that I do with Destiny, I don't know. Transition here. See how bad the transition is? Ooh. It's a little rough. I think it's stabilizing. Yeah, it's fine now. Hi. Just letting the game load. Transition here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Wake up, 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 wake up. Wake up, 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 wake up. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. What's up, Gears? I think that was Gears coming in. His recognizable sound effect. See. Trying to see where people would be posting about the exotic mission. They have this update for the stupid Discord server, the LFG Discord server, where like you can't see the history anymore when you first click on it. But like, I understand why they did that. It's probably server issues. But like, I don't know. There is it's hard to see like, oh, what are people posting about in the vague category of seasonal content? There's nothing listed here. Super weird, man. Yeah, it's an update specifically with Destiny 2 LFG. They made the change. It's somewhere in their FAQ or something. I was reading about it the other day. I was like, that's really weird. Oh yeah, got your song request. Like, I don't know if I want to do the exotic quest for the thing, the glaive, you know? I need to do that in under 30 minutes. It's the only triumph I have left for the mission. Everything else is done. And then once I'm done with that, I only have a few more things to do for Defiant Battlegrounds, and then I'm done. I can focus on this season and other Lightfall things. Yeah, honestly, my current vibe is not even really matching the song that's playing right now, so it's okay. I was thinking I'll change the playlist in a bit, but I'll let your song request go through first. Come on, LFG. I'm not finding anyone posting about it at all, like the mission at all. So I'm not sure where I should be looking. I mean, maybe I'll just have to go solo, but it's pretty slow when you go solo. It was enough trouble to try to do flawless. You have time to try one if you want help? Okay. Probably be my warlock. Let me hop on. Or, well... No, let me try my arc loadout. Maybe it'll be alright with that. What happened to my forbearance? Must be on a different character. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was doing the raid on my warlock the other day. Let me pull that over real quick. Okay, I am going to change the music real quick. Maybe not this one either. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this will be fine. It's good. I could be a darling and you could be too. Would you come over, darling? Come over, darling. Come over, darling, too. Alright, General. The goal here is to complete this fast. Is Legend of Acryus meta right now? I've seen a lot of people using it. It is good with, I mean, it's good, yeah, in general. As long as you do a punch on the boss before you do, like you do a hit on any enemy, and then you shoot 3 shots, and then you do another melee hit, and then you shoot the other 3 shots. Because it's got Trench Barrel on it, so it just gets free damage boost from that. And it already does a lot of damage, so... But it also happens to coincide specifically with the Hunter build that's really popular right now. Which is why I'm using it. You don't have to use it. You can use something maybe more reliable, maybe safer, if you prefer that. Oh yeah, it's on the EDZ. I was thinking of the dungeon for a second. But yeah, we are trying to be speedy here. So actually, let me grab my E-Grad. I'm going to need that here and there. It's up to you. Would you rather do symbols or would you rather do add clear? I got a mouth that can run a mile, and a brain in a downward spiral. Just don't lie to me. No, 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 no. Love you when my soul is good. Does it matter? Well, we are just doing regular. What are you running? Like what class and stuff? You're on Titan. Soul is good. Let's say I'll do symbols, I guess. That'll be fine. Let me know when you're ready. Come over, darling, come over, darling, come over, darling, too. Under 30 minutes. Gonna look at the timer. It's 9:01 as we're loading in. I think it'll only start as like we actually get in, but I can keep vague track. I'm not gonna get an official speedrun timer on the screen. I can't afford it. It's too expensive. No, it's probably not that much trouble to set up, considering so many speedrunners use it on a daily basis, but whoa. That was weird. I thought it would like catch me and start doing the slowdown thing again. Gotta let it go. Got time. Let all my mind. Don't think it over. I'm gonna place rally and immediately go. Hope you're ready. Did I say do symbols? Yeah, I'll do symbols. Square, diamond, diamond. Oh wait, maybe you should do symbols. I just realized I'm running double special and one of my things is a shotgun. I can swap to a primary if I run out of ammo. Should be okay. Just make sure I don't miss on that guy. Diamond, diamond, square, diamond. Diamond, square, diamond. Ah. Damn, dude, I keep messing up the doubles. I'm gonna get a primary in here. There we go. Square, square, diamond, square, square. Square, diamond. Okay. Diamond, square, square. Okay, one more square. Don't think it over. Okay, diamonds or square, diamond, diamond. Okay, cool. Square, diamond, square. Wait. That's it? Square, diamond, square? Did we hit one already? Okay. Can I do damage? I don't know why it keeps doing this, man. I gotta take off explosive or something. Alright. Diamond, square. I think explosive payload's messing it up somehow. Diamond, square, square. Diamond, square. Diamond, square, square, diamond, square. Square, diamond. I think it's diamond, square. Yep. I think one of the wyverns flew off the edge, though. Oh boy, that was a bad time to go to inventory. Oh, I was hopeful. I was hoping being amplified would help me out. Spawn me facing the wrong way, thank you. Alright, we'll go here first, then do the jump. Okay. Awesome. Got stuck in the ground for a second, so it slowed me down. I have no idea how our time is looking. Smile, smile. Shake down. We're at 9:10. It's been 10 minutes, roughly. Hopefully we can speed things up. Wish you could close this faster. God, I sure hope this isn't gonna turn out to be, oh, you needed to do it on Legend. Ha 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 ha. That would suck so bad, dude. My chain lightning is not happening for my melees. It's kind of annoying. It's still not happening. I don't know what's going on there. If you could do the same. Keep me waiting on your word. Would you give me nothing in return? No. That's it. Nice. Nice. If you keep me waiting on your word, would you give me nothing? Man, they really don't want you skipping stuff. Lots of invisible walls, sadly. People can probably still find ways to skip through, I'm sure. That is to say, I'm sure they already have. This game, dude, I hate that. Okay, why? Why? What is with these invisible walls, man? So goofy. There's one there too. Hold on. Come on, please. Okay. I swear. There's so many, man. Why? Why be like, hey, try to do a speedrun of this. And then like limit how you can move around. It's so stupid. I don't get the thinking on it, man. Oh man, this shotgun is not gonna be great on the second phase of this boss. I'm gonna have to get right there. That's gonna suck, isn't it? I'm gonna go for it. Who cares? Sitting on 917. So we have 13 minutes to complete it. There he is, on his way. Hope you got your DPS ready. Too early. No, you gotta wait. Okay, let's just go. I was hoping they'd drop heavy for me, but they're taking too long. This one's the suckiest one by far. It just takes so long to unlock damage phase, and then you have a limited time to do it in the first place. Oh boy. I couldn't get the melee in time. Oh nice, that guy dropped heavy. Huge. Wrong gun. Square diamond. Okay. I'm ready for damage. Dude, no, don't launch me! No! Okay, that could have been bad. Oh, just chilling here for me. I don't have ammo, so I need you up. I don't have any heavy. I got my super though. Almost. We got it. Nice. That's not so bad. The only issue would be is if it suddenly says I need to do it on Legend and I didn't see that part. That was like 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Let's see if we get it. Under 30 minutes. Let's go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I can't imagine it would have been as easy solo. It probably wouldn't have been too bad because apparently this loadout's ridiculous. The melee is like, it's all right for like ad control and stuff. Probably better for endgame stuff. That was kind of, it was a bit overkill. But this Acreus has been doing crazy damage, dude. Definitely a meta. Yeah, Acreus is in a nuts spot right now. As long as you can stay alive, you can pound out some crazy damage. And since it wasn't Legend, we weren't taking that much damage in the first place, so we were putting out more too, so. I wish it would say what the damage was. But it's just gonna put us to orbit eventually, so. Alright. Wait, orbital prison. Hey. Alright, see ya, man. Have a good one. Appreciate the help. Super ego. Bum bum. Super ego. Alright, since it's orbital prison, we can actually do this one that we need to do. This one here. Yeah, so it's literally just completing it. So let me just find a group to do it right now. Super ego. How bad is it, man? Max level effectiveness 1815, that's fine. I kinda gotta get a day job. 9 to 5, you're gonna take off. The world will go against the grain. Never thought you'd be the kind of guy to take the safe route. By and by, you're gonna break out. The world's gonna know your name. So why you sitting around? Or did you think it'd be easy? I tell you if it was easy, then everybody'd do it too. I'm probably gonna regret this. Orbital prison. I'm just trying to remember how this one goes. Say you haven't got the time to take it each day, 'cause you're too busy every weekday to ever get up off your chair. Hold on, wait, what? Where? I'm just, that jumps a little too short. I haven't got a second to spare. So why you sitting around? Or did you think it'd be easy? Holy hell. Okay, I think I see the problem. Hold on, I should try to actually do the thing instead of just dying like that. I'm not gonna enjoy this, am I? Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, okay, this is way better. Just punch. Don't even think about it. seconds you waste, what you trying to chase gets away from you. Did all the things despawn? I swear they were right here. Oh, that's bad melee. Oh, it was just highlighting enemies, wasn't it? Okay, weird. No, here it is. Oh, they rolled off the edge. That sucks. Okay. Well, I thought there was some tracking involved. I didn't realize it would just sail right off the edge there. Why are they primed to roll right off the edge here? That's a terrible spawn. Did it go over again? Dude, why? Why does it keep doing that?
Nice cock.
Holy hell. I didn't aim too high either of those times, did I? And it sailed right over both times. That's wacky. Okay, melee please. Thank you. That's what I want. Melee, we got... Where the hell? Just staying behind me at all times. I'm gonna just not land any melees at all, even though it's the easiest melee to land. Also, what's up, Kingdoms? How you doing? My game audio is muted. I'm gonna unmute it real quick before I forget. And down in the true pool, in darkness somewhere I wanna scream your name again and again. Oh, that's not the shotgun anymore. Well. Oh, no, I had the wrong... I had a hand cannon out. I had a hand cannon that I forgot I equipped, and now I gotta wait to respawn. That was my 1-2 punch shotgun. That's my bad. I would run my 1-2 punch shotgun if I had a way to stun unstops reliably. There is blinding, which I think stuns unstops. I think. There we go, get one stack. Also, when did I say Titans are cheap? Come on. Whoa, okay, it didn't turn invis from the last one. There we go. Alright, you know what is cheap? The stupid teleporting Taken. The kind that teleport, and actually all enemies do this just randomly when they feel like it. But the kind that just don't do any animation or anything, they just suddenly are somewhere else, like instantly. Bam. PvP, sir? No? What? Did I complain about Titans the other day in PvP? I would never. That doesn't sound like something I would do. It may have happened, but I will still deny it. I would never slander Titans so maliciously. Get out of here. Also, these guys need to get out of here. Hey, bud. I'll rescue you from your perpetual state of falling. No, give me that. Ah, why do you have to jump? I gotta wait for that to respawn. Okay. That's weird. All I'm hearing is cap. Bro! Don't run away, man. Where are you going? Okay, where's the last one? Right there? Perfect. Let's see how bad this activity gets. I don't have to do flawless. I don't have to do a timed version. I just have to complete it. If I did flawless, it would have been better. But I already died once at the very beginning. It was like, you know what? Let's just see how bad it is. And then I, kept going, and it wasn't so bad once I started doing the melee stuff. So we're just going to keep going for it. And if it gets really bad, we'll call in the cavalry. We'll try to get some people off LFG or somebody from chat or whatever. Just didn't feel like waiting for an hour to find one person off LFG and still need one more person to run it. I don't think I said anything in particular about Titans, though. I don't remember that. What did I say about Titans? Lately I fear there's no end in sight. Since all gnomes have pointy, gravity-defying hats. How would you add physics to it? I mean, some hats are pointier than others. Some are more like those like sackcloth kind of hats, where it's like sorry, trying to not die. I'm stuck. It's average. What are you talking about? What do you mean by that? I love Titans, Some are pointier. Not necessarily compared to mine. Mine's pretty pointy as far as, gnome hats go. Okay, listen, we don't need to compare hats. I know that's something that's like a human thing, is comparing everything to everyone. Has to be better or worse, whatever. More or less. I'm just saying for a fact, some gnomes have pointier hats. That's just, I'm not saying like they're better or worse. You humans, man, I swear. Whew, that could have been bad. the dance. Why do you go and say that this could never last? Don't blame me if mine is saggy and droopy. Hey. No harm done, man. Some of my emotes have, like, less pointy. In fact, all of my emotes have less pointy gnome hats. Blind, please. Thank you. Oh, please don't back up that much, please. Please, please. No! What? No, dude! What? I hate the servers right now, man. What is going on? Please just give me last checkpoint. Don't kick me to orbit. Come on. I hear my ghost. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. That's fine. We're good. Whew. Changing your weapons in PvP is brutal right now? Man, you just gotta commit. You just gotta stick with whatever loadout then. Ah, I don't have any ammo. Screw you, game. Hold on, let me... I can't swap weapons to go double special. So it won't give me free ammo. Literally, okay, it's fine. We'll just do the... Let's do some primary stuff here. There we go. There's some special. It's a good start. Kind of was hoping to have some heavy, though. So... Oh, good. A rally. And is this the final room? I think it is. Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. It could be worse. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Oh boy, this sucks. I knew it was chasing me, I just couldn't do much about it. I might have to actually super the Thresher, because I have no faster way of killing it. Okay, so first priority. Let's just kill a few guys. First priority is going to be killing Thresher before anything else. Damn, get off of me. Okay. Alright, gonna super it. Dodge the rockets. I know you can shoot them, but it's not really that helpful because it just keeps shooting more. And then I have to reload while it reloads, so... Now you're a stranger, and I'm still July. But do you remember August? Honey, you were mine. Okay, I didn't see a firefly explosion. That's pretty cool. Thank you, game. There it is. Let's do a quick... No, did that land? I think it did. It's landed there, maybe. Can I go there? Just trying to hit what I can, you know? I don't think it'd be a great idea. Like, it's tracking me through the wall. So, like, I'll be here, and it's shooting at me, and then I'll move over here to try to get it to hit the wall and give me some time to shoot, but then it's just immediately on me. It's not great to deal with. Oh, it's so low. The gnome that makes cookies. I mean, I swear, attention contacting, don't you dare. No! Why does it have so much health, man? I wanted to run double special, but I have to run unstop. And in order to run unstop, I have to do a glaive Or hand cannon. I'm not about to do a glaive. I'm not crazy. Or at least I'm not stupid. Alright, we're doing it. Excuse me, can you swap guns faster than that? What the hell was that? Just being real weird about it. Okay. Okay, that worked really well. That's so funny. Okay. Well, I know how I'm gonna deal with the threshers now. Okay. Bonk. I don't know if the ads stop spawning here. I genuinely don't. We weren't meant to find, but now you're a stranger, and I'm still July. But do you remember August, honey, you were mine? Many gnomes make cookies, you know, it's not inappropriate to assume that every gnome does. But to say that I'm the gnome that makes cookies when my username is literally car gnome, I don't know, man. Oh, that actually killed me all the way. Holy hell, it was one stomp, man. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy with Acreus. Oh, that's gonna suck so bad, dude. Oh, this sucks. Alright, I need someone to help me out. I can't solo it. Anybody in chat. I just want to get it done. I'm not trying to do solo or flawless or anything in particular. I just need to get it done. I was just hoping to get it done fast. Between the thresher and the one-shotting from the boss, I'm gonna need a hand. So can I have one? I mean, if I cooked cookies. If I baked cookies. If I baked bakies. If I cooked bakies. There, I did all the combinations. Listen, man. You mean a car? Listen. You think... First of all, they're Keebler elves. I'm just saying. They may dress like gnomes. But they're more like... They're more like Christmas elves. You know, they got the hats and the garb. It's similar, you know, there's certain types of elves that are similar to certain types of gnomes, you know? There's a lot of overlap. When you talk about Nisse in mythology, yeah, it's a similar idea, okay? Either way, you think they just give out cookies? Do you walk into your grocery store, grab the gnome-made cookies, or elf-made cookies in this context, and just walk out the door? Are you a thief? Are you a thiever? Are you a thiefer? Do you dabble in thievery? Because I don't. What do I need to prove myself? Usually you pay somebody for a good or service. You don't prove yourself worthy. Aren't these guys supposed to be blinded? Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. When my mother taught me, I walk the same way my father taught me. Back straight and chest out, just like a soldier. Back straight and chest out, just like a soldier. Do you have powers? I mean, not really. Bro, if I had magic, I wouldn't be streaming. Or at least, I wouldn't be streaming Destiny. Like if I had real magic. You know? Know what I mean? Can you stop doing that? Big man, stop doing that. Am I gonna have to, like... Maybe I can just accuracy him without melee first. It's not so bad. It's kind of bad. Let's just maybe wait for him to stomp first. Oh, that's bad. No! I'm so dumb, dude. Bro, like... you need to think of it this way, man. I'm just like a gnome. I'm just a fella, a little guy. You know? I don't hold the magic any more than you do. Because I'm not a wizard, you know? Or sorcerer, you know? Need to kill something with melee. Where I don't have melee. Oh, it's fine. We'll do unpowered. It's okay. It'll save me. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, that didn't heal me or give me invis. Okay, so we're going to do this first. Okay, start with this. Get a stomp. No, not another one. Okay, we're good. Nice. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. He's over there now. I need to just kill that guy. I don't know why I'm scared of him. I need to just kill him. Oh, stupid. Taken. Key. There's another sniper. Okay. Good to know. Just get that out of the way. This is pretty terrible when you're the only target that the boss is hitting the entire time. Like, this is not fun, man. I don't like this. No, I can't go the long way because I'm going to start taking damage from the thing. Okay, we need to kill that guy before we get to him. Stop sniping me out of midair, my guy! Leave me alone! Alright. Oh no, there's stuff spawning. Oh, that's bad. Please. I didn't even get the thing, did I? I literally didn't even get it. There we go. It's fine, we're good. Die, please. Die, please. Why was he like full health, man? I hit him with a GL and like a million shots from my hand cannon. I go up and I punch him. I'm hoping for the best, man. I need someone else, man. This is so dumb to do solo. There's nobody on. Look at this. There's like no. I have like so many people on my friends list. Nobody's playing this game anymore, man. What is happening? Ah, oh, it's so frustrating. There's guaranteed there's not a single person. It's like a one person every hour who posts for this stupid activity. See if I can join someone else, maybe. Nope. They've got a full fire team. God, I hate this. Like, it's like, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that if I die once, I'm just entirely screwed. So I just have to, like, I need one other person to be in the lobby just so I don't lose if I die. That's all I need right now. Just want to get this stupid thing done, because then from here on out, I just have to do the flawless for the normal mode. We're so close, man. The flawless for the normal mode, I gotta do it a whole bunch. It's fine. This one is just do each one in under 12 minutes. That's fine, I'll get that. No big deal. This one is literally just do it. Just do the thing, but on the harder difficulty. And here I am, on the harder difficulty. The only day of the week that it's going to be available. I don't need head pats. I need you to come into this lobby right now. You don't have to do anything besides just not die. And I will do all of the work if you want. I just need somebody to not die in this lobby so that I can get the damn activity done and move on with my life. You can't? Bro, I need somebody. I need anybody at all who's in the stream right now. If there's anybody watching right now, I need you to join in on this stupid activity. I need to get this done. What's he doing? He's doing stuff. Alright, thank you, CRK. Appreciate it. I'm gonna give it one more shot while you're getting ready. See how bad it gets. You're welcome to join at any point. You don't have to wait or anything just because I'm going in solo right now. God, I hate this. I hate the servers so much right now. Don't you dare send me to orbit, game. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm not gonna solo anymore. I'm gonna wait for CRK. Like, this is so incredibly doable. If I had just done this last season instead of letting it happen this season. I put it off. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but now there's not a damn person in the LFG looking to even do this activity. Except they only ever post when I'm in the middle of doing something else. It's great. Just so goofy. What champs are there? Don't worry about it. There's overload, but don't worry about it. I don't, like, you can kill ads and whatever, I guess, but like, I mostly just need somebody to be in the room who can just not die the whole time. If you want to do that activity, that's optional, but I can literally do all of it solo if the damn, like, if I can just not die, or if I do die, then if someone else can be alive to keep things from happening. But yeah, you can do champs if you want. You're just gonna need to stay alive. That's the only thing. I can clear the champs, I can clear the ads, I can kill the boss, I can do the mechanics. It's just if I take a little bit too much damage, then I die. And it ruins the entire thing. It starts me all the way at the start of this encounter, so. The perfect night to sink into the floor and die. If you have a ranged damage super for the boss, that would be helpful, I guess. Or a well. Like, this isn't crazy. This is not a hard activity. The hardest part is just finding other people to do it with. And I really, 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 really don't want to sit here on the LFG for an hour trying to find a group. Swap? No, you don't have to swap to Warlock. It's fine. I guess. And I don't know. And people come and go. Things you said still echo on inside my head. Maybe it's just a daydream. I mean, if you want, you can just run like a rocket, run like, I don't know, div, just have a fast overload. I guess div wouldn't really help me out, I don't think. Close enough. It's only fun, but just because you close your eyes. What are the two contingencies for the... So weapon gains increased damage, handling, and reload speed for a short duration, or until 3 shots are fired. No love, but close enough. It's only fun, but just because you close your eyes. No love, almost enough. You are my heart. Yeah, servers have been all kinds of jank. We might end up resetting this section a few times just because of how janky it's been, so.
I can feel the desperation of the defenders. The light of our balefires will further discourage them.
Scouts have spotted some air units headed your way as well. Keep your eyes up.
Oh no, why are you jumping? Ah, why did he do that? Why did the ad do that? He had no reason to. That was so dumb. Alright, well, just do whatever, I guess. That's so stupid. I was just trying to get invis real quick and clear out a few of the ads there. Alright, I'm up. Maybe it's on. Melee, please. Hello? Why is it aggroing the thing that doesn't even take damage? What in the world? What is my luck right now? Please. Oh, what? Why? Why? There's no reason for you to melee those things. So why do they have like such melee attraction? So goofy, man. I'm up in 5. What the hell, man? Alright, let's like not get ridiculously unlucky over and over, please. Be cool. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, well he's done. I hate this stupid, like the grates in the floor that make my stupid wave frame not function how it should. There we go. Okay, no invis, I guess. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna die, it's fine. I didn't see what his health was, but I thought I was getting him pretty close. I was hoping I could just finish him off and then die. I'm up in 5. Just damage boss, it should be okay. Here we go. Is it true? Is it true? Tell me now. Okay, well, those guys are just not gonna die, I guess. Huh? What? Huh? Oh, it was a different pair of science. I thought they went up the ramp and then down the other ramp. I'm so confused, man. I guess I must have gotten meleeed by the one guy and then he finished me off with this stupid thing. See, yeah, I would have wiped like 8 times. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not in a voice call with anybody right now. CRK just hopped in for a second to help me with this stupid thing. Melee, please. He's so low. Just shoot him, just shoot him, just shoot him. Please. There we go. That's it. Ugh. That was really, really not as hard as it should have been. I probably would have been better off playing a different class. But I just really wanted to get it done quick. And that was not quick. And I regret running this loadout for this. But whatever, we're done. I appreciate it, CRKW. Ugh. It was really not that bad until the final section. No power for most of that. All good. I mean, the boss is just a pushover. Like, it's not much damage to kill him. And I was doing a good amount if I could get the stupid shotgun blows on him. But he was stomping with so much damage. Because his stomp did damage. And it set you on fire for, like, a crazy amount of fire. So I would basically die if I got damage from the full stomp. And also from all the fire. I would just die instantly. Well, not instantly. I'd die guaranteed, basically. But slowly. Unless I healed somehow. So just made that annoying. Okay. Well, that's a triumph out of the way, though. I really appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, I just needed you to kill Science and spam well. That's all I needed. GG's. I just needed someone else to be in the lobby. That's literally all I needed. I just needed to not wipe every time I died, you know? Alright, we got that done. Of you. Got Queen's Guard done finally. There we go. So there's just these two left. It's not so bad. I just need to do Defiant Battlegrounds. I wonder if... Because we're going to be getting these as... one of these as a GM next week, right? So I wonder if doing the GM, if I did it flawless, would it count towards this? Or is it just the playlist activity? I mean, surely it would count. Because doing Legend, I'm sure would count too, right? Surely? Maybe? I don't know. Or is it a different Battleground that's going to be a GM next week? Is it not even last seasons? Is it like a different... I don't actually know. You give me no choice again. Girl, you better act your age, or you're gonna find yourself alone someday. Standing still in the same old place, looking the same as yesterday. Let me let you in on a secret, you got lies I wish you would keep inside your cage with a broken lock. I'm sick of this small talk. Small talk. All right. So that's 2 triumphs out of the way. That's nice. Couldn't have done it without help from people in chat who were nice enough to help, including General for when I did the Avalon thing and CRK for the other thing. Now is just the easy stuff for Defined Battlegrounds, and that's the only thing left over. These 2 things. This one is just kind of, I have to hope that first of all I get one of these activities or one of these locations, and second of all I have to hope that I get it in under 12 minutes. And luckily, if I just play the playlist, I think I'll just kind of happen upon these. If I'm speedrunning the whole time and I'm just going through and wrecking stuff, you know, I don't think it'll be too bad. You got lies I wish you would keep inside your cage with a broken lock. I'm sick of this small talk. I'm sick of this small talk. I'm sick of this small talk. Sick of this small talk. What are we doing on seasonal challenges? This thing is definitely bugged, but it does progress. It's just really buggy. Because I've caught more than 25 fish at the maximum catch bonus. By far. I've at least done double. But it's weird about it, how it keeps track. There's something messed up about it. So I don't know what that is. But it is what it is. Get that as soon as we can. Just kind of got to see how it happens. Not going to do any fishing right now. I'm not willing to get that bored right now. ocean, and my heart is a stingray. So that's center station rep. That's seasonal challenges. I guess I could do legend for the new seasonal activity. Well, I'd really like to know you, but I find it hard to go where you are when you're speaking so northeast from the deep end and echo of the ocean floor. Head armor, okay. Let's get on our warlock and go do the Lost Sector. I haven't done any Lost Sector stuff yet. Really need to. We never come this far. Barrier unstop. Void threat. No bonus damage at all, I don't think. Barrier unstop. So barrier unstop, I'll probably just do Arbalist with hand cannon. Like to know you, but I find it hard to go where you are when you're speaking so days from the deep end and echo of the ocean floor. I'd really like to know you, but I find it hard to go where you are when you're speaking so Alright, just take a look at all of my energy hand cannons. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that particularly sticks out. Let me go see if there are any modifiers, because I thought you usually get a damage boost, or is that just GMs these days? I thought with like the new system, with the surges and stuff, you know, that there was also surge, that there were surges for this. So let me double check that. There are! Okay, so it just doesn't say it. Okay, machine gun damage or arc surge strand. Surge. Void threat. So arc, we'll find an arc hand cannon to use, and either run a machine gun or run an arc or strand heavy. Let's see, looking at my arc hand cannon specifically. Nature of the beast, no. Finite impactor, no. Waking vigil, no. Crisis inverted. I've got demo adrenaline junkie. My posterity I have crafted, but I haven't upgraded it at all, so no. Combined action. It's got tunnel vision, kill clip. I don't know about that. Got harmony and discord on my Nation of the Beast crafted. It's not the enhanced versions of the perks, but it is a perk. And then rangefinder, I have the storm on Cantata, so we're not using Cantata. Probably Crisis Inverted is my best option. I do need something to infuse into it, though, if I'm going to use it. I have a lot of kinetic things to. Oh, here we go. Here's. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Let's roll on greasy luck. This one in particular. So the question is, do we run compulsive reloader or and kill clip or adrenaline junkie demo? I guess adrenaline demo. Run major spec on it. Armor piercing's fine. I mean, I guess. Change the shader on this. Ooh, actually. I like that actually. Yeah, that's fine. Run that, run Arbalist, and run either machine gun or something that does arc damage. Do you know where the wild things go? La 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 la. Let's compare my arc rocket launchers, maybe. Hi, jumbo. On and where the wild things go and go and undertake your honey. Love. Bruce is cold, blood is crystal shores, holding down with soggy clothes and breeze bugs. Morphine, queen of my vaccine, my love, love. Okay, I think we're gonna do Sleepless. Haven't used Sleepless in a good while. Do I have anything to infuse into that? Let's find out. I've got an iPod perpetual motion on my on one of my cold comforts, so we can infuse that for sure. In the urge to run away, but holds it down with sword and clothes and breeze bugs. Germany, disinfect to see my love, love. Please don't go. So lovely. Oh, please. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Oh, that's a healing nade. Damn it. Please don't go, please don't go. I love you so, love you so. Please don't go, please don't go. I love you so, love you so. They're just not gonna leave me alone. Sit right here. Please don't go. I need you all. I love you so. I love you so. Please don't go. I need your heart. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. And please don't go. Need you all. I love you so. I love you so. Please don't go. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Please don't go. Have I done anything with my Strand Warlock? No, I have not. Cool. I need you all. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Please don't go. I need you all. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. And yeah, speak as a peach. Strike up the contraband. Get into Chester. Dot in the negatives. To fight your team. Some kind of gin drink, some kind of jewelry, some kind of fancy machine. Why is there always crying and calling, filtering through the malaise? I can hear someone running about her. Let's try Broodweaver, see how bad it is with this loadout. Oh, that line. And I guess just that line. You're always gonna be about. What happens when you wear Claws of Ankara with Broodweaver? How many melees do you get? Oops, wrong button because I'm not looking at my keyboard. There it is. You're always gonna be about happy daddy's eye. Need some electrolytes. Some kind of jewelry, some kind of fancy machine. Why is there always crying and quarreling, filtering through the malaise? I can hear someone running the mouth and the neighbors that call the police. And here we go, oh, that life, that life, that life. That life you're always gonna be about. That life, yeah, that life you're always gonna be about. I don't know, man. What's even good? I don't know how to build with Strand for Warlock. There aren't really any good exotics for it. Looking at all the exotics and they're all just kind of eh. Same necrotic grip just... Wait, hold on, hold on. Okay. It literally adds one more. And additional melee charge. So it gives you 4 instead. Yeah, Dim has the item description wrong. Wait. Damage and combatants poisons them. It doesn't say melee. It just says damage and combatants poisons them, dealing increased damage over time. Defeating a poison combatant spreads the condition. That can't be right. That's got to be like a misprint or something, you know? Let me damage that guy. There's no way he's poisoned. No, it has to be a melee, surely. Let's try melee. Yeah, okay. So it is melee damage. For some reason, the description is not correct. I don't know why. It's weird. Hear you. Okay. This is a pretty imperfect loadout. Guess we'll do kinetic. It doesn't really matter much. Alright, this might suck really bad. But let's just see how bad it is. Huh? Okay. Threw a grenade from a weird angle. Holy hell. Am I up to power? Oh, my necrotic grip. Okay, hold on. I'm taking a lot of damage. It's not even master, it's just legend. Okay, let's see if we have gauntlets. Oh, thank God. We got some gauntlets in Postmaster. 1810s, in fact. It's perfect. I was really worried. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Why is it so hard? Also, that's actually the shader I have on it. Looks almost no different. These are all kind of lame. Hunter Warlocks or sorry, Hunter Warlocks. Warlock gauntlets are probably the worst thing you can purchase in this game. I'm not gonna lie. At least as far as my guy. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, okay, there we go. We're one-shotting with the melee now. That's a major difference right there. Holy hell, dude. Oh, this is the wrong. I kind of hate this lost sector. I'm gonna hate this so much. It's just, all the moon lost sectors take so long to run through. Maybe it's just a spoiled feeling because of all the easy ones you get on like the EDZ and stuff. Oh, well then. Is this Mac Miller? What the hell? This is Mac Miller. Okay. I recognize his voice. He's got a very distinct voice. Or, sorry, he had a very distinct voice. Rest in peace. Major respect to the guy. I've only seen like a few things by it, or like seen some like live. I say some. I saw his Tiny Desk concert. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm so dumb, dude. I'm just not used to this loadout, man. But yeah, I don't really listen to his stuff at all. Okay, well, I don't know. Unstop spawned here. Is there going to be one for each thing? I assume so. It's going to take a long time for one completion. Where are the wizards? Does it just replace the wizards if you... Okay. So unstops instead of wizards, I guess, is the thing. Definitely don't have the best fragments. But I literally only have 3 unlocked for my warlock, so it's okay. Damn, dude, can I suspend him? He walked right by 2 guys that I did the thing with. And he just didn't get suspended for no reason. Come on. There you go. Finish it real quick. Okay, it aggroed to an enemy that's not there. I love this game. Yeah, this loadout could use some work, but I don't know, there's some things in it that are working. I don't know. Okay. I didn't want to step out of my rift, but it just kind of took me out of it. Stupid super making me drift 1,000 feet forward instead. So I'm just taking damage from everything and not healing from it. So that's cool. Alright, boss dead. It's a good start. That's not it. Don't trick me here. I know there's more guys. It didn't spawn all of them, did it? Alright, well. And I got it first try. Let's go. I'm glad. Because I hate this lost sector. All the moon lost sectors are so bad for farming, man. I hate it. Nice. We got that. I can grab that. See what the roll is on the old helm. 65 total. Okay, it's not terrible. I should have equipped something with the thing, but whatever. With the armor thing, but oh, yeah, it would have been better. Servers are so bad, dude. Yeah, I'm no kidding, man. It's been wacky how bad it all is. Oh. Yeah, this loadout is, I don't know, it's close. It's got some parts of it that are really, really fun. I think the eating my shackle grenade to proc demo and then getting kills with my demo gun. So I reload my gun and then recharge demo as I'm getting kills with that gun, and as I'm getting kills with that gun, it's suspending targets every time I get a kill. It'll suspend targets all around it. I don't know, there's potential, maybe not with Crisis Inverted, you know. It's not a great gun, I'm not gonna pretend it is, but it's arc, and I was looking for an arc hand cannon because it's on stop. So it was fine. Casio, playing on my heart just like a Casio, breaking it apart so you can let it go. That's our original. Should I get Anarchy, Terabel, or Acreus? Ooh, definitely get Acreus right now. Acreus is, unless you play more PvP, Terabel's not bad for PvP. But Acreus is actually kind of meta right now. It's really good with certain arc builds right now, especially the Hunter one. I would definitely say get Acreus, but if you do a lot of PvP, then Terabot might be better to get right now. And then Anarchy sometime down the line. Anarchy's not meta, but it's kind of, it used to be meta, and it's got its place here and there. I'm playing on my heart just like a Casio, breaking it apart so you can let it go. Wait another year, that's how original. I'll cynical, alright, let's go now. What's the Arc Hunter build? It's less that it's a build with Acreus, and it's more just that it's a really good build that involves punching a bunch. Bare bones, the build is just combination blow melee with really just combination blow melee, and then you either run the exotic gauntlets. What are they called? You either run Liar's Handshake or you run Assassin's Cowl. So you either go invis every time you get a melee kill, or you go or you get extra damage if you get meleeed before you melee. Either one's fine. Depends on what you need. And then you just run Gambler's Dodge, so you dodge near an enemy, get your melee back, and then you're back in business. You get a kill with Combination Blow, you get your melee back. Or you get a kill with your melee, you get your dodge back. Get a dodge near an enemy, you get your melee back. You just go back and forth. And because of all that, right now, Acreus, it has Trench Barrel on it as the catalyst. It has extra ammo too once you get the catalyst, but it also has Trench Barrel, and Trench Barrel basically gives it, I think, a 20% damage boost is what I heard. Could be wrong. A sizable damage boost. And all you have to do to proc Trench Barrel is get a melee hit. Not a kill, but a hit on an enemy. And it lasts for 3 bullets worth of Acreus. So, I mean, it's punch, shoot, 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 punch, shoot, 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 reload, punch, shoot, 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 punch, shoot, 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 you know. It's pretty cool. It works out well. I definitely look up the Hunter build. I've changed it a little bit to suit my needs. I definitely recommend doing that, but I would start with someone else's build. Find somebody on YouTube who's put a video out. A lot of people this season have put one out. Just copy that build. It's really, really good for just general ad clear right now. It's very powerful. And it only gets better with Acreus for boss damage, because once you have ad clear down, you just need boss damage, and Acreus does exactly that. And it works well with it, so it's an interesting combo. And who knows how long it'll be meta till Bungie nerfs either the build or Acreus or whatever, so. Yeah, you probably saw that guy running the build. You don't even have to use your guns half the time. You just run around and punch, roll, over and over. It's really easy. I was using it just earlier today for a bunch of stuff. Worked out pretty well. As long as you are within, like, shotgun distance of a boss safely, it's really effective. But you can get me. That I see. Alright, well, I'm glad I only needed to do one of those lost sectors. I really don't feel like farming the moon ones. They're such a pain since they're so much longer than other lost sectors out there. Got the helmet. And didn't get a terrible roll on the helmet. Also, welcome, Dr. Hyde. Hello. Tried out Liar's Handshake, but it doesn't seem to do, like, super huge damage. What makes it so good? I mean, you have to get hit first. You have to get hit by a melee attack, and then it does extra melee damage. That's the gimmick, at least. I'm actually out of Ascendant Shards. I keep getting rerolls on new exotics. And spending my Ascendant Shards. Who would have thought that there would actually be something to spend Ascendant Shards on? It's crazy. I kind of like that color scheme. It's an interesting helmet. I don't know. I don't think I hate it. It looks really unique from other helmets for sure. It's very interesting. I kind of like the wood look on it though. Let's try out some of the wooden shaders. Oh, here's counter shade. Nah, I didn't think that would look good. Just gonna check out some of my favorite shaders. I don't think there's anything that glows on it. Not yet. Kind of like that. Something interesting about that. It looks like it was molded or like whittled away. It's interesting. Like carved out of something. Alright, I really want to see it with some wooden shaders. There's Butterbark. Kinda underwhelming. Clone Strife, a little bit better for sure. How's it compared to default? I don't know. I do kind of like Gloam Strife. Let's see. Iron Fuchsia. No. No wood from that. Envious Touch does have a neat pattern on it, but it's kind of lame. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's just really hard to shade it, you know? Like it changes colors all right, but it's so bulky. You gotta really stick to the theming of it, and it's just such a specific, weird theme, you know? It's almost the same shade of gold, just a little dimmer. That's interesting. Just a very interesting helmet. Gonna have to get used to how it looks, you know? It's really effective. Now that one, if it was wooden, I feel like I'd like that a lot, but it's not quite there. I swear there was one more wooden shader. I don't think it was this one. No, that's rusted iron. Oh, ironwood. I think that's just wood in the name, though. It's always super shiny. I've never seen a wood texture from it. Maybe I'm just not putting it on the right stuff, but... I guess if you really want a worn out look, that's not terrible. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. It'd probably be nicer if it was a bit more gold, but I really like that shade of white. That works really well. All the time. Yeah, if these were like gold highlights instead, that would be really nice. But I know for a fact all the gold shaders wouldn't have this shade of white. This like very vibrant, like what's called like ivory look to it. Neat. Either way, glad I got the helmet. I'll be doing some GMs next week, so I'll just get some Ascendant shards from that. I'm in no rush about that. That's one exotic down. Finally getting around to getting these. One exotic down for the season. Well, last season, I guess, is when they came out. Did they come out last season? I can't even remember. I think they came out last season. Yeah, I'm pretty late to the game, aren't I? Oh well. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I think Crisis Inverted, even if it was exactly the role I needed, I just don't know if the gun would be super effective. At least for me, it's a good enough option if I need specifically an arc hand cannon, which was the situation I was in. But the moment I get either my what are they called? Posterity? Yeah, Posterity, and also my Nation of Beasts. I have them both crafted. I just need to level them up and get enhanced perks on them. Once I get them to that point, then maybe one of them will be way better for endgame PvE stuff. But until now, Crisis Inverted will be fine. Especially if I also want a demo role, which isn't maybe necessary, but, you know. It's such a specific niche thing. If I need a hand cannon that is also arc, that also has demo, which in this case I did need, but it was literally like such a minor thing. It didn't need to have demo on it. It could have just been an arc hand cannon. I don't know. Well, it was fine. I do kind of wish it was a different hand cannon. It just, like, it felt fine. It just didn't feel super powerful, you know. Either way, it's just past 11. I'm trying to think of what else I need to do that I can knock out real quick. You know, we did get the helmet unlocked on the season pass. Let me get that 18-ton helmet and infuse it into my hunter's helmet. Because I've been using Assassin's Cowl, but I haven't had it at max power. It's been at 1780. Shows when I last used it, I guess. There we go. It never really lasts long. Gotta put hair off. I don't know, man. I was listening to this song the other day in the car, and my sister was in the car, and she likes this artist too. I think she introduced me to TV Girl. She showed me one or two songs by him. I'm not a fan of this song. It's all right. It keeps coming up. Well, okay, I can't. I don't know if I'm not a fan, but it just feels so like the song is just about like, oh, she cut her blue hair. That's like the whole song. So like what it's about is just so silly, so like inconsequential. I don't know. It feels cheesy. It feels really cheesy. Like, all right, man, I get it. You got a kink for girls with artificially dyed hair. Like, okay, you know, just weird. But it is a catchy song, so I guess I don't hate it, but it just keeps coming up.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
There we go. Yeah, I do hope they add some way to get exotic ciphers more consistently, or that they remove the exotic cipher requirement and just cost something else instead. Because I keep getting exotic drops, but like I don't want to spend it in the like just general pools here, because I think the totals, like the stat totals, are just not as good, like always. I don't know why. So it's just kind of frustrating. I don't know. Also, I do need to re-roll Caliban's hand. Still out of Ascendant shards. It is really nice to have something to spend stuff, or spend the Ascendant shards on. Got a lot of these, jeez. Ooh, harsh language. These are all 1810? Okay. Do I need to keep them for infusion fodder? Do I need to keep them? We can get rid of that one. I guess we should. I did just use some infusion fodder stuff that I've been saving, so we'll hold on to it for now. Are there any chess pieces I really need to care about on my hunter? Wait, since when does Raiju's harness give you a damage to arc weapons? Or a damage boost to arc weapons if you cancel your super? What? Well, it's new enough that Dim doesn't even have the number of... Like, it doesn't have the percentage that you save when you cancel it. I want to try that out. On arc staff deactivation, blinds enemies within unknown meters and grants 4 stacks of arc weapon surge for 21 seconds, PvP 16 seconds. That's not terrible, but how much super energy does it save? I want to try it out. Doesn't match my fit. It's okay. This helmet doesn't even match my fit, so it's okay. Ooh, Envious Assassin Repulsor Brace. I've been waiting for that roll. Or at least a similar roll. Or do I want Repulsor? I think I want Repulsor Brace on that thing. We'll compare it with my current roll some other time. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm probably going to end stream soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and test this thing, and then I'll probably end stream after that. Gonna do Grasp because I can just kill 10 enemies and pick up their things and get the thing for free. Oh, it's gotta be Arc Staff. Hold on. There we go. I should take the Surge mod off. It'll mess with the stats. I just know I'm going to forget to turn it back on. I just kind of want to see. Let's look at the damage number. 21,631. That said 19. Wait, why is it different? It says 21 for most of them. Okay, let's grab some of these orbs. Also, let's kill the damn wizard. This guy's always getting in the way of stuff. Alright, let's pop and then cancel. Oh, dude, that's so much! 27,039. Hold on, that's a lot actually. Orb? There we go. Not orb. Alright, 21,631. Let's look at the numbers again. $21,631. Pop, immediately cancel. 27,039. 39. Minus 21,631. So it's a 5,000 difference. Oh, I don't know why I subtracted. I meant to do division. Hold on. 27,039. Hold on. So actually, wait. No, we want that number. So now we do. So the number we got was 5408. So 5408 divided by 21,631, because that was our original damage. Okay, it's a flat 25% increase. Okay. And does it stack with surge mods? Let's find out. It says just enough energy for 3 surge mods. Let's just turn them all on, since I have the thing on the artifact bonus. Okay, so we just need to grab an orb also when we do it. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I think I'm spawning no, I'm not spawning orbs. Okay, so that's cool. Hold on. This helmet is the wrong helmet for things. I guess this one. Okay, I've got an armor charge. It's not much. Try to get more. Okay. I don't know. I'm out of ammo, so I can't check it. We're gonna have to check it again, I guess. It's lame. Come on, drop me some special. Come on, I need some special, man. It's not dropping me any. I'm running double special and getting kills with the heavy, man. This is the specific recipe required for more special ammo. Alright, let me just burn through my special. Finally. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm messing it up, but I know what I need to do now. 26,390. Cancel out. 27,039. Okay, that sounds familiar. Yep. So it does not stack with any surge mods. I have max surge mods on, and it doesn't stack with those. Okay, I mean... that's tough, though. That's tough. Hold on. We should check in PvP, though. Okay. So that's the thing, is it's like, that's really cool. You get a free damage boost by sacrificing only a fourth of your super. Downside is you're sacrificing a fourth of your super, which is like maybe not the biggest deal overall. What shader do I have on these? Oh, we can also go back to the other boots. Kairos Black. Ah. Try to find it before we load into this. I think I passed it. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I need to see how long or how much of the super it saves in PvP. Okay, well, it's hard to see because it immediately starts regenning, but it looks like it's still only a fourth of your super. I mean, that is a lot of damage boost. Does the equivalent of 4 surge mods. 4 surge mods. That's pretty wacky. So what happens if I use a fourth of my super and then cancel it? Okay, hold on. I need to slow down the supercharge. Mayhem supercharge rate. It's not much in between 3 and 15. Wait, no, this is Mayhem, so it's already going to recharge pretty fast. Okay, so we'll go with 15. Let's reload it. I just want to actually see the line before it starts regenning too much. Okay. Do you want to stick around for the rest of the night? I guess that's alright. Yeah, that just feels looks so weird with this armor. It was only for you. If only you knew. So it does seem to be the same as PvE, which is good because there's consistency. Meaning we could test it in PvP and see other stuff. So we're going to do exactly that. What even means. Alright. So, pop and cancel just to see. Definitely the same level. Uses only a fourth of the super. So what if we pop? Maybe get like one swing in on somebody and then cancel. It does seem to just subtract one segment off of whatever you were at, which is pretty cool. So if you're running around and like you're trying to get super kills and people are just backing up, you can just cancel out of it. Alright, but let's be a bit realistic about it. Let's see him swing, 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 swing. Maybe big slam, another big slam, and then cancel. You know, it'd be a fourth of my super back. That's not terrible. And honestly, it wouldn't be too bad because even if you used almost your entire super, as long as you canceled early, it would still give you the damage boost. So let's try to deplete it fast. I'm going to cancel it just before it runs out. And then cancel now. Still get the damage boost. I mean, that's not bad. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone else has already thought about how good this could be. I think this is the one exotic that if exotic swapping is disabled in a PvP mode, you could definitely take advantage of it on Hunter right now. Because, you know, you do something else, get your super up quickly, and then swap to this exotic when your super's charge. And then just use it to your advantage. Either try to get kills and, you know, it decreases more slowly with this chest piece on. And then when you cancel, if there's nobody around, you just cancel your super and you got a free damage boost on all your arc weapons. For 15 seconds. That's not bad. So if you ever find yourself in a situation like that where it's like, oh man, you could even use it like tactically to like just back off for a second. Or if you know you're gonna die, oh, that's actually kind of crazy. So, oh no, I'm taking a lot of damage even though I'm doing my block attack or whatever. Let me just cancel. They'll kill me, but I keep half my super, and I can have another try in only a few more minutes. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of potential for that. If my super regen on its own is 9 minutes, then 1/4 of the super would be, let's see. Well, I mean, let's say it's well, no, it says 9. And I'm pretty low on the intellect meter, so yeah, 9 minutes 16 seconds. So I mean, divided by 4, it doesn't really divide evenly. That'd be, what would that be? I need to just think about that. Hold on. Sorry. No, it'd be 4.5 divided by 2, so 2.25. So, like, let's just say 2.5 minutes. It'd be less than that, technically, with that math strictly. But it was also assuming that it was 9 minutes, not 9 minutes, 16 seconds. Whatever. With pretty low intellect, you could still use this, pop your super to get the damage boost, wait another 2 minutes, pop your super to get a free damage boost, wait another 2 minutes, and also the kills that you're getting give you progress to your super. So if you get to your super, right, and then pop and cancel immediately, then you get the damage boost, and every kill you get gives you progress to your super. And if you have things to spawn orbs, that also gives you progress to your super, those orbs. And then when your damage boost runs out, you might even have another super available that you could just pop again and cancel again and have a free damage boost. Now again, it all requires, of course, charging your super, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see this being very useful in PvE because, generally speaking, even for boss damage, I would rather have my Gathering Storm, with Star Eater scales, because it's just crazy damage. It's way too good. I definitely wouldn't want to not do that, basically.
Don't spend all that ammo in one thing.
But I don't know. It's an interesting idea. All right, now let me find the right shader for this thing,
30 seconds.
or at least just have it match with my currently existing armor. I definitely passed it, didn't I? There it is. There you go. Looks mildly better.
10 seconds. Take this.
Yeah, not so bad. It's interesting. I've never ever considered using Raiju's harness. I was just kind of looking around at the exotics, and I noticed that they had changed it. I was like, oh, I don't remember it doing that, and it must be new, surely. So, I mean, it's probably better for PvP, maybe for mid-game, non-boss related PvE, because again, you would want to use Gathering Storm for sure. Actually, I mean, maybe, I don't know, would a 4 times damage boost, would that be worth it on your Legend of Acreus instead of running Gathering Storm and comboing that with Legend of Acreus? What would do more damage? Just having all the damage boost? But you can get almost all that damage boost just from having 3 mods on your boots. So that is the other thing. It's a nice damage boost, but maybe it's not worth it just because you could run 3 damage boost surge mods for your arc weapons. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe in PvP specifically, Raiju's harness could be kind of meta. I'd be interested in seeing somebody actually try, but I also know that people who play PvP will usually just use the easiest thing to use. So there might be some potential here, but I don't know. I don't know if people would actually use it. Yeah, I think I'm done for the night. It was an interesting little discovery about Raiju's Harness, but I don't think it's relevant to anything I'll be doing. I just hope someone else notices how interesting it is and does something with it. That would be nice. Oh well. I guess time will tell. Let's get an outro going. Let me find a song real quick. Yeah, I don't know what to play. Oh, here's a fun little one. Right now we're hearing Flood by Rice Wine. We're going to hear The Bug Collector by Haley Hendricks. That'll be the outro song for the night. Trying to think what all is going on. I still need to commission some artists for stuff, and I want to get new emotes, so stay tuned for that. I want to get some channel art for the Discord, for the Twitch, for the YouTube. You know, just hear the things here and there. And then I've also been thinking about getting some more stuff for the Discord to make it like nicer, as far as like not moderation, but like management, I guess. I don't know. Mostly just I kind of use the Discord for everything. You know, I use it for random people off LFG, and I also use it for like, you know, stream stuff, and also for any friends I have. Yeah, I just use it for everything, and I think it might just be better if I get some roles going, some sort of bot where people can just check a little box and says, I am a viewer of Carnome stream. That's what I want to be known as. I am literally just somebody off LFG that, and I don't know what's going on in this server. I am, you know, a friend of Carnome, whatever. You know, just check a little box, and you know, you get some sort of role in the Discord, just so it's clearer who's there for what, you know. And if you're there for LFG, then you know I can avoid tagging you and stuff for announcements or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, thinking about doing stuff like that. I keep planning it and then just kind of not getting around to it. Because usually if I'm on my PC, I'm trying to stream, so I don't know. It's hard to do that kind of stuff on stream. Anyway, I don't know. I'll get to it sometime. This is The Bug Collector by Haley Hendricks. Hendricks is spelled really weird. I'm not going to even try to spell it for you guys. But it's Haley Hendricks and her song, The Bug Collector. Thank you so much for watching. That'll be our outro song for the night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.